A lot of shit we do gonna have consequences. Let's make sure we protect each other's mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'ma come running, give it my all. Love is love. God win. Keep your vibrations high and watch how your blessings pour in. We are a loving family. Built on love, our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are a loving family. Built on love, our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are the Alice family. 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 We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high. We're all the way up. We are the average family. Yeah. We are the average family. What's up with you? We are the average family. We are the Atlas family. We are the Atlas family. Hey, what y'all doing out there on this great Saturday? Y'all hit that thumbs up button. What's up with y'all? Talk to me. Talk to me. Speak to my soul, speak to my soul, speak to my soul, speak to my soul. Wake up to the take up, time for a shake up. Everything's changing. It's a real wake up. Oh, go ahead, go back and listen to what he said. Truth being told, expose the lie. The brand new sky, something you can't deny. This is the reason why. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My soul's on fire. My soul's on fire. It's like a movie. My soul's on fire. Y'all tap that screen. Hit the three dots in the corner. Find that thumbs up button. A lot of growth and development. Turn up, it's getting hot. So learn up, burn up. We're being taught the past, future. In the now, you'll understand if you allow Mr. Wise will talk to you. He's gonna take that walk with you. He can give you the notes, let your spirit reply. You'll feel wise. Oh, today's Seven's birthday. The 11th. Today is Seven's birthday. Happy birthday to Seven. I hope y'all doing good out there today, man. I hope y'all in good spirits and good mood.
I hope, that you're not allowing things to disturb you, bother you, and allow these truths to reveal themselves. Allow all these truths to come out. Just allow them to come out. Don't sit there and try to fight the truths that's revealing themselves. Look at the truth. The truth will always repeat itself. These lies, they got to keep on changing up these lies. The truth is the one thing that remains the same in all of these equations. The truth. The truth is showing y'all right in y'all face. It's showing y'all what the truth is. You guys are trying to deny what's being shown to y'all. Y'all denying Jaguars manipulation. Y'all denying all of these. Y'all are helping these troll farms grow or whatever they are. These secret organizations, y'all helping them grow. Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that. My birthday is the 20th though. So we're making preparations for my birthday. So if y'all want to donate for my birthday, donate. If you want to donate something for seventh birthday, go ahead and donate too. But let me know it's for him. Cash App, PayPal, whatever. But my birthday coming up too. 9 more days. We're gonna do a 420 live celebration for that weekend. So we got some people coming out to the farm. Look, so many things is happening. The farm is looking great. The land is looking great. The layout's looking great. We got 20 tons of dirt coming soon. Like we pushing forward. We pushing forward. Despite all their efforts, we're pushing forward, you know? And also I'm going to get some people to come over from TikTok and support us too. So the TikTok panels has been going great. Been like getting like 3,000 plus people in there. So I'm gonna try to get them, keep on posting the YouTube, get them to come over here to YouTube and support from TikTok, so we can have a bigger support system over here. And once again, we are pushing for monetization again. So hopefully that goes in our favor. So just all positive, all positive. You know, we tried our best to address the BS, you know, we tried our best to address the BS. We tried our best to, all of that. So You know, we did what we can as far as the deflecting the BS. We know the BS is still going to come. We know they're still going to create narratives and stuff like that because that makes them relevant. They don't have nothing positive. No, they're not talking about the things that they're doing for their community. They're not saying like, oh, we have I work for the Ireland, cheerleading team or whatever it is. They not saying none of that. They got all of these, hands and American people, but they're not trying to push us towards positive. You know what I mean? They're telling us all of this stuff, but you don't see them trying to push us toward positive. They're not supporting our positive. They're supporting the shit out of American negative culture, but they're not supporting American positive culture. Make that make sense. But these is the people who telling you that they want unity. These is the people who telling you that they want people to get along. Well, why they not leading by example and showing people trying to get along? Why only thing they can show you is controversy? Why only thing they can show you is putting you against somebody else? Why is the only thing that these trolls, they're not even content creators anymore. They're trolls under the bridge because the things that they have been showing you guys for the last however long has been nothing but wrapped in controversy. It's nothing but wrapped in controversy. We can go back and listen. We can go back and listen to the lives and listen to the stuff that they're talking about. We can listen to their lives, but they know that the stuff that they talking about is controversy. And that's why they put little sounds behind it and stuff like that, because they don't want people playing their content because they know that the stuff they talking about is bullshit. If you talking about something educational, if you talking about something that's useful for the community, you want other people to broadcast it. You want other people to play it. The fact that they talking about nothing that's beneficial to the community only tells you that they really ain't benefiting the community. They're trying to use the communities to benefit themselves. Huh? You seeing it, you watching it, pay attention. Are they using their monetization to buy land, to try to build a community, to give people places to stay? We know that here in America, we know that it is getting harder to fill out applications and get housing and so on and so forth. We see an increase in our people that's out on the streets and so on and so forth, right? We see that here in America. So why is it that none of these content creators are doing anything to help with what's going on the grounds? Why is it they not using all these funds that they getting, all of this monetization that they getting, all of these big bucks that they getting, walking away with $15,000 checks every month from YouTube, advertisements, so on and so forth, walking away with $7,000 every month? All it would take is 3 content creators to put together $35,000, put it in the bank account, tell the bank to match them that. Now they got $70,000. They can go buy use 50,000 of it to buy land and 25,000 of it plus the land in order to put 3 trailers on that land and give people housing. Why is none of your favorite content creators thinking about helping other people or ways to help other people? Why is it only ways to help themselves? Why is it only what you can do for them and not what they can do for you? Ask yourself that as you support these content creators. As you're sitting there and you're supporting and you're paying for the chat for $3, $2, and you subscribe to their page, ask yourself, why is your favorite content creator not doing more for society that they say that they live in? Where is their money going to? Drugs? Where is their money going to? Is they sending it out the country to another country? Where is the content creators? What are they investing in? I get it. You're invested in the content creator, but what is the content creator invested in? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because if the content creator that you investing in was investing in positive stuff, then we would see positive outcomes. We're not seeing positive outcomes. That means half of you favorite content creators is investing in bullshit. They're investing in more controversy. They're investing in more drama. The Tasha K's, the Tony, the Auntie this and all of that, all of them are all invested in more controversial bullshit. And they're not even using that controversy to build a better day. Think about that. That means they're using wicked to bring in more wicked. And you got to be wicked in order to make it. That means we living in a demonic world. Can make it ice cold. Huh? Because everybody trying to serve black tea. Everybody want to try to serve black tea now. Black tea is the new wave. Beef on top of beef. Yes, it's giving messy. We having black tea. Everybody want to serve us black tea. Come and take a sip. We don't got coffee drinkers no more. Black tea. Everybody's black tea is the new sell. Black tea. Does the drama feel good? Do you want some black tea? The white tea neighborhood. They selling black tea in Ireland. They in Ireland trying to sell black tea. Stop between them eyes. 7,000 black people. 7,000 black people, 2% of the population. And they trying to serve black tea. Beef on top of beef all day, every day. Troublemakers put on display. Do you want some black tea? Won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea. But be careful not to slip. Black tea.
of trouble feel good. We want some black tea.
They selling black tea in Great Britain and the UK and in the United Kingdom. They serving black tea. Huh? Black tea is selling off the shelves. Huh? How many of y'all agree? Everybody trying to serve black tea. They all want to serve black tea.
Tea. Won't you come and take a sip? We serve black tea. Careful not to slip.
Everybody serving black tea.
Black tea. Taste of trouble.
And Snoopy over there in Ireland selling black tea, trying to sell black tea. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's going on? What's going on? You know, all these personas on the trying to create these different, characters. They are characters online, creating characters for black tea. Huh? Knowing dang on well that they putting milk in their tea in Ireland. Huh? Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Huh? They put milk in their tea. Y'all make sure y'all hit those three buttons in the corner and find that thumbs up button. We need some more thumbs up. Make sure y'all find that like button, that thumbs up button, or thumbs down. You can do thumbs down too. Either way, it don't matter. Huh? Yeah, she over there trying to serve up black tea, getting interviews with black people. Like, let me see. I want to give her a task since she's interviewing black people. Let's find a black person from Ireland and interview them. That's what she should do. Find a black person from Ireland so they can talk about how they get treated in Ireland. Or do the black people in Ireland even consider themselves black? They probably don't even consider themselves black. They probably just consider themselves Irish. You know what I mean? She probably they probably don't even consider themselves black over there. They probably just consider themselves Irish. She probably never dealt with a black person. The only black people she deal with, the black people she deal with online in this sector when her and Murphy came over here, right? Because now it's starting to look like all of this is just you continuing what Murphy started. RIP to Murph, but it's starting to look like this person is just, you know, whatever the case may be, because they can't tell you no definitive problems with nobody. They can't tell you what situation they got caught up in. They can't even tell you who they really support on here. All you can see is them mentioning Danny Robinson, Danny Robinson, Danny Robinson. So this is a group that's around Danny Robinson. That's it. A group that's trying to inspire to be like Danny Robinson. So Danny Robinson got all these Montana minions. That what you telling me? That all of these Montana minions just started creating themselves with the ability to get interviews and all of this stuff, reaching out to Cassandra and all of that stuff. Oh, now they want to go over there and tell their story. Why Cassandra didn't take her story to a bigger platform, AT2's platform? Why Cassandra didn't take her story to um why Cassandra didn't take her story to Danny Robinson? Danny Robinson spoke about the Ada stuff, you know. Why she didn't take her story to Danny Robinson and have Danny Robinson give us an update? Why she take her story to a page that nobody knows? Nobody knows Snoopy. But all of a sudden she gets the tell the story of Cassandra and how Stephanie did Cassandra wrong. And then when Stephanie pop up, the story gonna sound a lot different. The story gonna sound a lot different when Stephanie pop up, right? When Stephanie pop up, then the story changed. Then Stephanie add her part of the truth to it. And yet, Stephanie might have, brought the whole Ada situation to the table, or maybe she didn't look into Ada enough, or maybe she didn't dig far enough into Ada. Maybe she just did what everybody else doing, seeing a mother who need help and wanted to help them as bad as possible. Maybe all the funds didn't go where all the funds were supposed to go, but that would be determined by the people who got the funds. The fact that someone else is trying to make it seem like somebody got extra funds, maybe all they sent was $50 that day. But she made it seem like just because more people was in attention that she should have got more money for it. The same thing Ronnie Bo did. Ronnie Bo ain't flipped the script until he determined that he ain't get enough money from that show. And why didn't they want him to put his Cash App out there? Same thing, same storyline. Someone else tried to use their account to make sure somebody got the funds, and now the amount of funds that they wanted didn't get to them. And now they got a story to tell based off of them coming to the internet for help. What if Stephanie and them would have just said, get a job? What if they would have just said that to Cassandra when they was helping get her money for her son so she can go see her son or whatever? Huh? See, that's the problem with these stories. The problem with these stories is that you didn't pop out when the story was being told, you didn't pop out when this stuff was being spoke about, but you pop out 8 months later when you can create the narrative that you want to create. But when the situation was taking place, you didn't pop out. When we was exposing Ada, then you didn't pop out. But now you pop out. And it's benefiting who? Someone all the way in Ireland. Someone all the way in Ireland that's not even a part of the community, but you helping this person in Ireland tear down the community that you a part of. You helping the person in Ireland tear down the community that you a part of. Make it make sense. And then you'll sit there and bash the community that you are part of just to favor this person that's in Ireland that don't even deal with black people. So she putting you at a beef with black people, got you telling other black people to pull up, pull up, pull up, and she ain't even here. She ain't even here. But we supposed to go with war. We supposed to go to war with each other for someone who's sitting in Ireland watching it all like it's a Hunger Game movie. Watching it all like it's the lion, the wardrobe, and the damn this is Narnia to her. But she putting other people against other people and make it seem like Wait, y'all can't hear me? Somebody. Oh, yeah. They want to try to make us out to be dark. And if you look, they tell you that the absence of light is considered to be dark. The absence of light is considered to be dark, right? We know that black absorbs all the colors of the spectrum, all the light. Black absorbs all the colors of light. So we can't be as dark as they making us out to be. No matter how dark they try to make us, we can never be as dark as they making us out to be because we absorb light. Now they can be as dark as they want to be because they're the absence of light, you know? I'm not live on StreamYard. I'm live on YouTube. I don't think I can drop the link on here unless I did the other way. I'm not at my PC right now. Somebody else will have to go live. We will have to jump on their panel. Because I'm going live from my phone. I don't know how to do the StreamYard thing from the phone yet. I know how to do the StreamYard from the PC. I gotta figure out StreamYard phone. I figure it out. I just gotta figure that part out, the StreamYard from the phone thing. When I'm around the PC, you know what I'm saying? You got news? Is it good news? Is it good news? You might have to call on the phone. Is it good news like bust some bubbles news or now now you have to tell us. Now you have to tell us. I know it's going to be intriguing because you wouldn't be saying it. Oh shit. Oh, it's not going to go to the speaker. Shit. Yo,
Yo, I spoke to Steph.
you can be heard on the YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Mm. Okay. Uh-huh.
Her is Snoopy.
So Steph confirms that Plotter is Snoopy.
She heard the voice and she was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's Snoopy, that's Plotter, yeah."
Told you. I told you.
First, Plotter and Snoopy and Murph were dating, or were the ex-wife like ex-husband?
Whoa.
Do you know who was there?
Who?
117.
RC117 was a part of that three-way phone call?
More than 5.
Dang.
Murph, because they were in a group together.
So wait, RC117, another person that came over to the Discord, Snoopy, also known as Plotter, was another person that came over to the Discord, and they was in cahoots with Murph. Hmm.
Mhm.
So RC117 is also working with Snoopy and them.
And beginning.
That's crazy work. That is crazy work. So they having private meetings about this stuff.
Yes. They were all in a group chat together talking to one another. Murph and RC117 had each other's number.
Wow. So RC117, Murph, and Plotter
Snoopy.
are all planted here, but why though? See, with Murph being gone, we can't really get to the bottom of it because he seemed like the leader, right? Or not? I mean, who was the other?
Like he may have been like, like a manager, maybe like a
Atwoods.
manager, but then he
Atwoods.
lost his role and
He had his own branch at the Atwoods Network, and now Snoopy is replacing the head of that branch.
exactly.
That explains how she was able to get different interviews, or that's why she's able to get the certain people around her that's around her.
Because Flocker, Snoopy, was a main mod on Chef channel.
That explains how she's in contact with the people that she's in contact with, because Potter is Snoopy. Snoopy wouldn't be able to get none of that stuff, but Plotter would be. Plotter would be able to get the Cassandras up there and so on and so forth, because she was in the chat with them. She was engaging with them. Snoopy would not be able to get them up there because Snoopy wasn't, unless they're the same person.
Snoopy and the same person.
Damn.
Heard her voice a lot of time. That was Flocker.
Damn. RC117 is the shocker right there.
Should have seen my. I was like, RC117 was in a group chat chilling with Murph.
That's the damn, I didn't see that one. I knew RC117 was from One Direct, but I didn't see that one. That was
Before the collab with Just Man.
right. That
It's
was before.
hard that is back. That RC117 was chilling on the phone with Murph.
Is that before the Lady Letitia fallout?
Yeah, shit was Just me. Just me was like,
Yeah, because Just D fell asleep on the phone.
exactly. It was after everything.
Right, right. When Just D fell asleep, Just D was supposed to be answering some questions, and
Exactly.
damn. And
Exactly.
that's
Before that fallout. It was before. Because
yeah,
before that fallout, because that's what the conversation was about. It was about Nick Mountain Goat because Nick Mountain Goat was so in the group because Nick Mountain Goat had received a reading from Just D, and I don't know what the hell that reading was like and what happened.
yeah, because Nick Mountain Goat received the reading, and then she was paying for a reading or something like that. And she said that she didn't get the reading. And then that's where Nafisa came in, because Nafisa felt like Just D gave her a reading and should have gave her a rereading or something like that. But they was, yeah, damn.
That's when that call happened. You see how far back that is?
Yo, that is before Murph got exposed.
That's
That is that is before Murph got exposed. Before, remember, Murph was one of the um reasons why the Just D fallout happened. He's one of the reasons why the Lady Letitia fallout happened.
for Lady Letitia, I don't know. I think she fell out because she wanted to fell out after the body thing. She
Yeah,
felt
but
like
remember, Lady Letitia fell out because she said that you said that Murph was paying her attention. And when she came, and when Murph went over to um Lady Letitia's room, Lady Letitia made a comment, or Murph made a comment in her comment section, and then that caused that. The same thing with Just Risa. I mean, not Just Risa, Just D. Didn't Just D call him a troll, or was that Lady Letitia that called him a troll?
I don't know which one says that because I know that Just D was mad because he didn't have the time to come to her platform. He was never there when she was live, and that really
Okay. So it was Lady Letitia who said that Murph was a troll, and that caused that fallout.
possible.
Damn. So now it's all looking like a conspiracy. Like they placed themselves in these different black T sector groups or Discord, made it seem like they were supporting. For you, it was a plotter name. For me, it was Snoopy or whatever name she came in the Discord with. And how many other people have they played on like this?
Someone's one of my mod.
Right. Plotter was one of your mods. RC117 was one of your mods. They both ended up in my Discord.
I'm not the one who was talking to them behind the scene.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm telling you because yo, that's crazy.
you, Steph saying that she had a phone call and these people was a part of that phone call. I don't think they expected that to come out. That's why I said, have a conversation with Steph. Despite everything that's going on, the only way we can get to the truth is to have a conversation with those who was involved at the time. And Steph confirming, that Plotter is Snoopy only goes to confirm that that person was also placed in the Discord by Murph, because that was the same person that came out and said, yes, I was told to go to your Discord as a spy, so on and so forth. So this goes right back to the four people that she got to go to the Discord with her to create whatever they wanted to create out of the Discord.
Uh,
That's crazy. So not only was the not sending people to attack, but now we have the Atwoods. So our names have to be on it has to be a board somewhere with our content creators.
but I didn't expect one.
It has to be a list. It has to be a list somewhere with our names on it.
Anyway, I'm gonna go eat. I wanted to let you know though, that like because you sent me there.
Yeah. Are you going live today?
Later.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to let you know because that sends to me.
All right, appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, you have a great day. All right. That is crazy. That is crazy. Did y'all hear that? See, this is why they didn't want. This is why this is why they didn't want me and Maggie working together. We're our minds are too much like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I know in my head I be trying to put shit together. Like I don't like starting something unless I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But that's crazy. And I bet you they think, I bet you they never thought that Maggie would have a conversation with Steph. I bet you they never thought that, those truths would be revealed, because all they do is change the name and then come out as a new character. But see, that's why that phone conversation tells a lot. The phone call conversation tells a lot. You know, that's why I said, let's just all just everybody just come on out. Let's just have a town hall meeting and everybody, stop with the little avatar game, stop with the little, you know what I'm saying? Uh this was not on my 2020. Stop with the little games of all the little secret, whatever secret squirrel shit, Let's get down to the Rocky and the Bullwinkles of this. You know what I mean? Let's not keep on playing with this whole, who's of Whoville. Let's get down to the nitties and the gritties, right? They don't like when you do that. They don't like when you do that, you know? They probably never expected Stephanie to have a they probably never expected Stephanie to have a conversation with Maggie or whatever the case may be, you know? But would you look at that, oh Snoopaloop? Look at that, Snoopy. Hmm. Come to find out, you was in a whole relationship with Murph. You was in a whole relationship with Murph. Is this that? Is this a love triangle gone bad? What is this? Velvet? Huh? Somebody tell me what is going on here. Now I feel like we just entered the twilight zone, you know? Now I feel like we need to recline our seats or put our seats in the utmost right position and prepare for takeoff or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. She could have had a long-term relationship with her. I don't know where she's at. 20 minutes from Murph, whoever lives 20 minutes from Murph, it's all circle talk. It's all circle talk. She could have moved from Ireland. She could have, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I thought Murph was in the UK. I'm pretty sure Murph was in the UK. Um, but at this point, we don't know. They could be lying about everything. The motherfuckers could be right in Los Angeles. They could be right in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? With an Irish accent. What can you talk about? They could be lying. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do a whole, you know, uh PO thing to try to find that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's in the UK then. But still, Murph started a bunch of online relationships, so ain't no telling, you know. They could have been in an online relationship, knowing Murph, you know. She could have went and visit, you know. Remember Plotter said that yeah, Plotter said that he was married. I remember when Maggie was saying something to Plotter, Plotter was in the comment section like, "No, Maggie, I'm a man and I'm married. I just support you," or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, Plotter was saying that, you know, she was a he, right? Yeah, Plotter was saying that it was a guy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, my, you know, my, the webs we weave type shit, you know? The webs we weave. Right. The webs we weave. Think about it. Steph on a phone call with Plotter, and Plotter's a whole woman. Hmm? Damn. Damn. Snoopy. Snoopy dee doopy doo. Oh, Snoopity doopity doo. This is why they don't like when people, this is why they be like, don't go get him. He's gonna make you think. Don't go get him. See? And that's why I asked Maggie to call Steph. That's why I said, call Steph. You want to get to the bottom of it. Matter of fact, somebody in her comment section was saying that, you know, that she had Steph's number. So I was just like, call Steph. If we really want to get to the bottom of this, call Steph. Ask Steph, you know, what did Plotter sound like? Ask Steph that Plotter, you know what I'm saying? And Steph heard Snoopy and said that that sounds like Plotter. That was the person that she talked to on the phone. With it was actually more than three people on the phone call. RC117 was a part of the phone call. RC117. RC117. Now think about this. These are people that was placed in my Discord. Placed in our Discord. People that was placed in the Discord. They came against the Discord so tough. They had to get me out of here. They all decided we got to get him out of here. This is a thinking man. This motherfucker. That's what Denot meant when Denot said that he seen me. Basically, he was like, before I even exposed him, he said he seen that I can be a problem for him. That's why. Because he seen that I had integrity. He seen that I was, you know, driven on truth, and he knew his bullshit wasn't gonna fly. So the same way he seen me as a threat, he was like, well, shit, let me try to get rid of him. Same way. Why is all these organized groups trying to get people that's intelligent? Why are they trying to get rid of the people with common sense? Why are they trying to get rid of the people with spiritual discernment? Why are they trying to get rid of you know what I'm saying? They set up D too like that with the whole reading thing. With her paying for a reading and then saying that the reading was wrong and so on and so forth. Yes. Now you see what I'm saying. It wasn't just us. This is a method that they repeated over and over again with multiple people. We just people that still around. People that didn't, you know what I'm saying, that refused to fall. You know? I was wondering why all of them disappeared. RC117 deleted his Discord. If you growing on Discord and say you think you found your tribe and think you found a good space and all of that stuff, how you delete your Discord? You just delete your Discord? I'm telling you, none of this stuff was right. Even when I was looking at it back then, it just didn't seem right. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. That's why I just stepped away for a while, because I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And fighting and arguing in frustration, it wasn't getting us nowhere. So I had to take a step back and look at it from a bird's eye view and realize, like, hold on, somebody is trying to put me against other people. Somebody's trying to, you know, because that's how the setup is. That's how the setup always is. Remember, Nick the Mountain Goat wanted to challenge spirituality. So just D's over there doing card readings, spirituality. Nick the Mountain Goat was challenging anybody talking about chakra systems or spirituality. Remember, she popped up trying to say, oh, he's over there telling people that they can use more strands of their DNA. And he's over there telling people that they got 144 chromosomes. I'm a scientist. I'm a scientist. RC, Nick, D, Murph, Plotter. Come on. Come on. Y'all seeing this? Hold on, let me go get this charger. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's at least a $30 cash app from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to find that out, everybody owed me $30. You hear me? Just putting that together with little time. Like, come on. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you, they don't want us to sit down and expose this shit. That's why I'm telling you, like, they don't want a great mind to analyze something like this. They know, like, nah, he think different. We can't attack him the same way. He think different. He don't even respond the same. We can't get him to respond out of feelings and emotions. We'll attack him. He don't respond the same. It's not, they don't like that. No, I didn't pin the cash app. Nobody trying to send me no money. They don't give a damn about me. Nah, I'm just joking. Um, I need some funds though. I do need some funds. I would put a number out there, but I could use some funds though. I got some moves I need to make before this weekend's event. I got to take care of a bunch of stuff, get these porter johns cleaned out, so on and so forth. But let it all work out, let it all work out. But we are having an event this weekend. Tents are rented out, spaces are rented out. So we are going to be going live for that event and showing that. That should be good. Still got to get this dirt out here. Got about 20 tons of dirt coming. Um, so, you know, progress is a slow process, as they say. Progress is a slow process, but it'll get there. It'll get there a little bit at a time. It'll get there. Still got to get the 300 for the goat fence. Looking for anybody that might want to invest. If you want to invest, let me know. If you got PayPal, Cash App, you want to invest, let me know. Don't be afraid to see something grow. Don't you want to invest in something and see the outcome of it? You know what I mean? It's almost like gardening in your yard or cleaning up your house or something like that. At least you can see it. You can see the outcome of it. I'm showing you guys everything that it's going to. You know what I mean? I'm showing you what everything is going to. There's no need for speculations or everything, every little bit that's coming in. I'm showing you guys everything that is going to. And once we, push and get more people involved, then it's going to become even more business like. We need a treasurer, we need someone to keep in charge of the books, we need a couple of assistants to keep in charge of the online stuff that's coming in for the orders and stuff that's coming in for the people that's trying to contact us to try to set up events. We got an event set up for July, we got an event set up for June. We got schools trying to call us to bring field trips out there, so on and so forth. We got the greenhouse project going on. We got the farming project going on. We got the farm animal project going on. We already got the chickens. We already got the rabbits should be out there. And then we got to get the goat fence and put the goats out there. Um, but we doing it. We doing it slowly but surely. We doing it. And at the same time, we exposing the bull crap. We still moving in positivity and everything like that, but we also exposing the bull crap. You know, we're on one of those, we're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. You know, that's the reality of this. That is the reality of this. Come to the realization, what's going on with you? Come to the realization that these people are playing in our face. You know, these people are playing in our face. You know what? Me and Maggie gonna start a Discord. I'm gonna convince Maggie to download Discord and get her ass in Discord. We need we need nights at the round table. Yeah, we need to create the round table that combs through this type of bullshit. We need to create the round table. And I'm King Arthur. Fuck it. We need to get the knights back at the round table. You know? For real. We need to put the knights back at the round table and get to the bottom of this shit. You know? That would be fun, right? Of course, if we do put a Discord together, there will be a few things that Maggie would not be allowed to say in the Discord. One of those would be make it Wayne, make it Wayne. She got to leave that shit on YouTube. And then the other one would be tree. She can't say tree in the Discord. All right. Those are the things that she can't say. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. She can't say tree. She got to say the number after two. She's got to say one, two, the number after two, four, five, six. That's what she got to say. One, two, the number after two, and then, you know, hell nah, Discord nightmares. We all traumatized. Cut it out, Purple Rain. Live a little. We can rebuild it. We can rebuild it. Do you hear me? It doesn't matter. We can rebuild it. If we rebuild it, right, then we put the proper security in there, right? Like we rebuild the Discord. We put the proper security in there. Anyone who's acting suspicious, security, get their ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Anyone who acting suspicious, trying to find out people's address and whatever, we get them up out of there. Like when Jane came and was like, "Oh, I want to send everybody jewelry. Send me your address." Get their ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? People like that was in there trying to act like they wanted to make jewelry for everybody so they can find out everybody's address. When Jane came in there talking about something, oh, I want to make jewelry for all of the sister wives. Send me your address. All of you guys get in touch with me. She was just trying to find out the list of the names. She was just trying to find out the names so she can take it back to whoever. That's the stuff that they were doing. That's the stuff that we got to look out for. The people who are acting spyish. You know what I mean? Natural conversation is natural conversation. People, you're going to get to know people. You don't have to give someone 21 questions. Where are you from? What you do? How did you meet Atlas? Da 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 da. You don't have to do all of that unless you spying for somebody. You know what I'm saying? These people are spies. It wasn't that insane in our Discord. It was not that insane in our Discord. I don't know if you was in our Discord, but our Discord wasn't that insane. For real. We was over there literally. I would come in there in the morning, play music, listen to a bunch of songs in the music, and then somebody else would come in later on. They would have movie nights over there. They was, watching streamers and stuff from over there. Like our Discord wasn't, I don't know what Discord you talking about making it seem like, but our Discord wasn't like that. Like I can show you the Discord and show you like it was more laughter and fun in there than anything. Oh, It wasn't our Discord that was attacking Maggie's platform. When we came over to Maggie's, we said love is love. That's the only thing we was going to spam in people's comment sections was love is love. And then they got mad at that and was like, get the F out of here with that love is love shit. We tired of y'all talking about that love is love shit. You know? That's what I remember. Now, if other people got Discord, yeah, that's all we gotta do is rebuild it better. That's it. We just gotta rebuild the Discord better than it was. Try to watch out for those. Everybody, it's easy to just warn everybody in the Discord. We all know what it is now. They didn't want to stop the Discord. They wanted to stop us from unifying. They not mad at Discord. Discord is not the place, it's the people. They want to stop us from using Discord, stop us from unifying. That's why they keep on trying to tear down the collective that's unifying, with logic, you know. They letting the Patreons and all the negative discords continue. They're going against the discords that is, gathering that has people with moral compasses in it, that has, a righteous thought in their mind. Oh, you wasn't? I was going around supporting pages with people in the Discord. How you think we pulled up on Lady Letitia and gave her support? You know what I'm saying? How you think we pulled up on? I was telling people like, oh, this person's going live. Come on, field trip over here. Like we was going places supporting people, telling them like, hey, your voice is needed, so on and so forth. So if we put together the Discord, of course we still gonna watch the lives that we laughing at about them, you know, because they funny. We was having fun. We created a safe place for people to. You didn't have to worry about people attacking your comments in the comment section. People was commenting, you know what I mean? Like you didn't have to worry about different variations of attack. You didn't have to worry about, you didn't have to worry about a lot in Discord. Yeah, you had to worry about people coming to the Discord trying to start stuff, but that's anywhere. Anywhere people is going to try to get in there and try to cause arguments and but the people that was there that was actually like people became cool with people in the Discord, like literally like made friends in there, you know, like the space, like it was making their day go by so much faster. Like their days were going by faster. They was forgetting that they were at work just by sitting in the Discord, listening and stuff like that. So it was a great, you know what I'm saying, space. You just got to be present for it and watch and monitor it because people come in and try to when they think you're not looking, they'll try to spam like different dumb stuff in there, stuff like that. But that's anywhere. That's anywhere, you know? That's why I said, like, why you think they was sending so many people to the Discord? You got to think everybody else was talking about their Patreon and stuff like that. Like, people ain't really start looking at the Discord like how they were looking at it until they were like, oh, that Atlas or Ralphdawise and them is watching y'all in his Discord right now. He's got like 17 people in there watching y'all from the Discord. That's when people started worried about the Discord when they seen that we were chilling in the Discord away from the drama. They couldn't siphon our energy no more. That's what the Discord was for. It was to protect people's energy. And they knew that. That's why they came against it. What's up with you? I think Discord is an excellent way of building a collective, keeping that collective together. Because think about it, we all got our own lives, but through Discord we can keep track of each other. Like Maggie's schedule, Golden schedule, my schedule. If everybody was in the same Discord, we would know each other's schedule in order to support each other better. we can't support each other as greatly as we should because we don't know each other's schedule. We're not in tune. We're not connected with each other like that. But if we did have a place where all of us stayed connected, you would know my activity on YouTube, and then you'll be able to support it, and then you'll know whoever else in the Discord activity and be able to support it. And then we can also, branch off onto TikTok and support each other over there, through different variations of means. And then Twitch, or if you have a crystal shop, if you have a clothing store, if you know what I'm saying? If you throwing a party, if you need help, think about all of us. Think about 100 of us in the Discord, and 100 of us start a pool on Cash App where we're just forking money into the pool, right? And then after 6 months of putting money into the pool, anybody who needed money out of the pool can request money out of the pool to help them in different variations of life, things that you didn't know was going to pop up or come up. If we was looking out for each other like that, we wouldn't even need nothing else because we'll have each other. We'll have that level of unity. We'll have that group that we can go to. We don't have a group that we can go to for help because anytime we try to create a group that helps, they tear it down because they want you to go to the people that's going to use you and abuse you. They want you to go try to ask Jaguar Wright for help. They want you to go and ask somebody that's going to give you a little bit of help but exploit your whole situation. They want you to go to those people. That's why they creating more and more of those type of people, you know? And if anybody do want to donate or throw a little bit of something my way, there you go. That's the Cash App and the PayPal right there. Seven's birthday is today. My birthday is in 9 days. Just throwing that out there. I don't really want to celebrate my birthday, but I will celebrate 420. I don't really believe in birthdays, but 420 is coming up. Um, but no, I think I think a lot of things is possible. A lot of different things is possible when it comes to supporting one another. We just gotta be there for it. We gotta, work towards that, you know. We gotta want that. You know what I mean? We gotta want that for each other. We gotta want that level of unity for each other. We don't have enough people out there that want unity for one another. They want individual groups and so on and so forth, and they always try to paint somebody else group out to be the wrong group. But I'm pretty sure when Christians came about, they probably said Christianity was a cult. I'm pretty sure when all these other different variations of denominations came about, somebody came against them. So it's not this ain't new. This ain't something new right here. Different variations of people coming against a new group. They're just doing what their predecessors did. They feel like they hold a governing system over us and so on and so forth. But you see, all they keep on attacking is your supporters, you know no matter how much I asked them to leave me alone, they still kept on doing what they do. And then when you finally speak up against them and start exposing them, now they want to disappear. You see, the trolls ain't in here today, right? The trolls ain't in here today. You know why? Because they're somewhere whispering, trying to come up with the next plan. That's why. They're somewhere whispering, "Oh snap! They exposed Plotter. Oh shit! Oh, how are we gonna get around this? What are we gonna do? Can we get somebody to play Plotter? Can we get another person to play one of y'all so that way we can try to make it seem like that y'all ain't the same person." They're sitting around right now trying to figure out their next move. You know, that's why they don't like me is because I expose them before they even do it. You know, I will point out their next move before they do it. Snoopy is not Plotter, guys. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because according to a phone call that Stephanie said she said Plotter sounds just like Snoopy. Huh? Oh shit! I looked at that on the wrong thing. It could be her husband. Nah, they according to the phone call, they were on the phone with, and even if it's her husband, they're both in the same house. So if Plotter and Snoopy, if Plotter is Snoopy's husband, they're both in the same house. They're both, you know what I'm saying? So, and RC117 was a part of that conversation. RC117, Stephanie, Plotter, and Murph. I don't know who the fifth person was, but they were all part of the same conversation. So the person that was speaking on Plotter's account was Snoopy. When Steph talked to Plotter on the phone, the voice that was coming through the phone was Snoopy's voice from Plotter's account. So when they had the meeting, Steph said that Plotter sounded like a woman and sounded like Snoopy. That was Snoopy. Steph said that. And that's one person who had a conversation with Plotter. You know what I mean? Now, if Plotter want to debunk that, then Plotter can pop out and let us hear what Plotter got to say. You know what I'm saying? If Plotter want to debunk it, Plotter welcome to pop out. You know, it ain't nothing for Plotter could pop out and debunk it, or they can go pay and find a guy to play Potter. You know what I'm saying? They can go do that too, because you know they good at that. You know what I mean? So you know, let them go ahead and pay another person and let player, let character number 45 enter the game. You know what I mean? Let character number 45, please enter the game, you know? Because that's all they doing is creating different characters to keep on coming out with different characters, you know? So if Plotter want to prove that they not that person, Plotter should be popping out, you know? Plotter should be popping out somewhere. Yep, here we go loop de loop. Here we go loop de line. Think about that. Plotter, Plotter is Snoopy, and RC117 was a part of the conversation. Damn. So RC117, the person who was in the Discord, making it seem like, oh man, I'm so glad that I found this space. I'm usually a shy, quiet person. Blah, 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 blah. In the Discord, but been a part of the shit all along. You know? That's why I said, like, you can't. I would like to have well, no, I wouldn't, because they would have to deflect. But where's RC117 at? Pop out, RC117. Pop out. Y'all pop up any other time. Pop out now. Unless, like I said, they might have a different character that they playing right now. RC117 might have changed his name, or he might have another character that he playing. This is why I kept on wondering why Jaguar and them kept on making it seem like, you know, other people was doing this when they was like, if that's your real name, when they said Ralph, if that's your real name, Ralph. And I'm just like, what? Why wouldn't it be my real name? They're like, if Ralph's even your real name. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's going around pretending that? But it makes sense because they're going around with aliases that's real names. They don't got handles. They got names that they looked up, like Wolf of Voldea Body, whatever Wolf Coochie's name is, right? That belonged to a whole Spanian or Mexican somebody way back in whatever days, right? They use names that they know if you look it up, it's gonna like attract you to a whole different like person. You know what I'm saying? They just like Murphy James. But if you look up James Murphy, it'll take you to a psychiatrist. But if you look up Murphy James, it'll take you. They use names that they can play within the, you know, within the algorithm with in the algorithm. Who RC117 he left for I'm telling you, they all do that whenever they about to create a different character. They all say that they leaving YouTube because they not really leaving YouTube. It's to encourage other people to leave. It's to try to tell. All of them do the same thing. They all get caught up in the controversial stuff, and then they say, "I need a break from this," because they want to see who else say, "I need a break too." So they want other people to take a break. So even with the Discord thing, they'll try to be like, man, there's too much going on in this Discord. I'm going to step away from Discord for a while because they want to encourage other people to step away for a while. It's the same method. They're not saying it, because they're actually doing it. It's a Jay and Silent Bob shit. I'm not going to do what everyone thinks I'm going to do. Flip out. All I want to know is who's coming with me. That's it. They just want to know who's coming with them. You get what I'm saying? That's all they want to know. Who's coming with them? Trying to tell y'all. Oh, wait. Somebody done send me a PayPal. Hold up. I just seen it pop up on my damn screen. I appreciate it. I seen it. I seen it. I appreciate it, whoever you are. I appreciate it. I seen it. I appreciate it. You gotta get a virtual hug for that. I gotta give you a virtual hug for that. Don't matter how much it was. Not too long. Not too long. You might get comfortable. Might start feeling all my muscles and shit. I don't need you comfortable and feeling all my muscles and shit. Just a little hug. Not too much, Might, start caressing my back or something. Too long of a hug is now we spooning, you know what I mean? You can't give too long of a hug. It's gotta be just the right amount of shoulder time, just the right amount of too much shoulder time. We damn near going to the room, you know what I mean? It's got to be just enough, you know, for real, for real, for real. If somebody linger on your shoulder too long, you start feeling all weird. Like, hold on now. You done laid there too long. Come on off the shoulder now. Some people try to hug you all aggressively, start patting you on the back all hard and shit. Chill out. Ask for a hug. Yeah, I ain't coughing and shit. You know, Black people want to do the quick hug where they come in like, hit you in the back and shit. Get off me. Don't hug me like that. That rough ass hug. Well, get in here then. Get pulling you in all rough and shit. You get done the hug, your clothes all wrinkled up and shit. The church hug. Uh, right. Hugs turn into a headlock. Yes, males can. I give males hugs all the time. As long as you ain't thinking no weird shit in your mind and you know what I'm saying? Don't you ain't I ain't supposed to hug you and you walk away with a heart on. That's not how a male hug work. I'm just saying. Yeah, males can get hugs too, but just by the way you said that shit, you know, you ain't supposed to be aroused by the motherfucking hug. You know what I mean? You supposed to hug and thugs need hugs too, but if your ass pitch a tent while somebody if you pitch a tent while a motherfucker hugging you, then we gonna have to fist bump. No more hugs for that. Like from that point on, it's you know what I'm saying. From that point on, if you get aroused by it, we fist bumping from a distance. Even if you try to make a statement after the hug, like, I needed that fist bump. And you try to be like, I needed that fist bump. Nigga, you fist bump from here on out. One time I was putting lotion on my arm one time, right? And this um GAY person walked by and he was like he stopped behind me and he was like, Jergens. I had to change the lotion I buy. I had to change the lotion that I was buying after that. That motherfucker stood behind me and was like, Jergens. I ain't buy Jergens lotion, not never again. You hear me? I ain't buy Jergens lotion. Uh-uh. You attracting the wrong shit to me. You know, I might as well go spray some motherfucking insect repellent on my skin or some shit if that's what Jergens bringing. You know, try flies. Flies is attracted to shit. You know, apparently that motherfucker was attracted to Jergens. I said, nope, that ain't the brand for me. I'm going back to Johnson and Johnson. Nope. I tried it. Jergens ain't the brand for me. Johnson and Johnson, here I come. Where that damn baby powder at? uh Jergens smell good though. That Jergens lotion smell good though. But after that chain of events, fuck that. Mm-mm. After that chain of events. Good that. No more Jergens. No, 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 no Jergens. Well, we're gonna go live again. We'll be on Maggie's panel later on tonight. I'll talk to Maggie about the Discord thing, and maybe we can get this Discord jumping, and we can get a bigger Discord. I'm telling you, listen, we can make Discord work, and we can trick them. This time when they come into Discord, we just make them expose they self. Nah, they gonna do that anyway. I just like to put it out there that we starting a Discord because that'll scare the shit out of them. They starting a Discord? Oh no. The good guys are clicking up. That's what they scared of. I'm gonna talk Maggie into liking Discord. You don't worry about Maggie. All right. Don't worry about Maggie. We will be over there. We'll be over there playing Connect Four. We'll be having game night in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more stuff we can do in the Discord. We can stream the Discord. Like literally, we can stream the game night in the Discord. Like the game night in the Discord, raffles in the Discord. Certain things can happen in the Discord. We can put together, a chip in box for the Discord, and every week somebody in the Discord that need it can take the money from the chip in box. We could do so much great things with the Discord. You know what I'm saying? And make sure the right people are getting the proper assistance. You know what I mean? Somebody might need a coat for a kid and might not be able to have it, but if they're part of our Discord, the funds might be sitting there. You don't know because you got to try it first. You got to try to put together a table like that first before you tear it down. You know what I mean? No, no. We're gonna bring we're gonna bring Maggie to the safety yard playground. We're not going to Maggie's playground. Maggie's playground's got all types of shit in it. You know what I'm saying? We go to Maggie's play. We gotta bring Maggie to the other playground. Like Maggie playground is in the hood. We gotta go pick Maggie up from the hood and bring her to the suburban playground where we don't play like that. You know what I mean? They play games where they push each other off the swings, and that shit is fun. We actually push each other on the swings. You know what I mean? They play games where they push each other off the slide. We actually slide down the slide. You know what I mean? Oh, she's gonna go live tonight. Maggie usually do a live around 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So Maggie will be live around 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock tonight. So I'll pop up over there on Maggie's page tonight. Yeah, we could put a library in there where we can learn stuff from. We can collaborate a little bit more. We can help other people's build their pages. It's called her page is Maggie the Wise Owl. Maggie DA Wise Owl. And she already stole she stole half my name in her name. Now she's Maggie the Wise Owl. See, Ralph the Wise, and then she's Maggie the Wise. See, she already stole my name. It was inevitable. Relationships don't cross my mind. you know and the reason why is because that right there, like that idea, like if two people have a connection, they have that connection. That's usually between them two people. That's what makes it special. If everybody know the connection that I have with somebody, then it's not special. You know what I mean? It's like everybody seeing somebody naked already. It's not special when you see that person naked. You know what I mean? Everybody already seen the shit. you know no strings attached, my kind of guy. No, I listen. When you slinging good dick, it got no choice but to be strings attached. You're not about to just go out here and sling good dick and not expect a string to be attached. That don't happen. You know what I mean? If you slinging good dick, somebody's gonna tie a string to your ass. That's just how it works. Okay. All right. Never mind. All right. I said too much. I'm sorry. See, that's what I'm saying. Can't never just be real. Can't never just be real. Can't never just be real. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. Motherfucker come over, somebody come over, put it on you like that. You talking about you just going, you just walk away? Hell no. Hell no, you ain't. Somebody come sling a ling a ling and you multiple orgasms and all that shit, and you talking about you ain't putting one string there? Not one string? Come on. Huh? Not one? Some people ain't never have an orgasm that whole sexual experience. Some people still chasing it. Be lying to people. I ain't no, not never. Yeah, you right. But guys do it easy though. Guys get strung out easy. We already know the power of the PUSSY. You know what I'm saying? That's don't be trying to retract coming to the Discord. Guys already show that they sprung. They already show that they thirsty for the cootie cat. They already show that. Y'all already show the level of power that y'all have over guys. We see that, you know, and then you got too many guys that want a guy. So, y'all running out of options. Y'all running out of slingers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all running out of slingers. That's all I'm saying. Y'all running out of slingers. You got guys that want to be girls, guys that want guys, and yet y'all ain't got too many slingers. I'm just saying, you know, there's guys out there, they want the same shit you want. Somebody to come put it on them, to not push it out for me. Let me get off of here before. Let me get up off of here. Let me get up out of here. I don't know how we get here. That's why I'm ending the live and going over to TikTok. I'm ending the live, going over to TikTok. Y'all trying to take me to a dark place. I'll see y'all on Maggie's live, or I might go live again later on. I don't know. Might go live. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this unity thing. I'm gonna hit Maggie up. I'm gonna talk her into joining the Discord. When I talk Maggie into joining the Discord, none of you owls better not talk her out of it. I know some of you owls still don't like me. When I talk her into joining the Discord, none of you owls. I'm gonna tell the Atlas family the same thing. I'm gonna tell the Atlas family the same thing. But none of you owls better not. It's gonna be funny anyway, because whether she joined the Discord or not, somebody will join the Discord and pretend to be Maggie if she don't join the Discord. That's what's going to be funny. Is that one of the trolls will create a fake Maggie account. If Maggie says she's not joining the Discord, one of the trolls will make a fake Maggie account and join the Discord. That's what's going to be funny. Yes, there will be a no trauma bonding policy. That way we don't get caught up in you hurt my feelings in a Discord, right? So we got to try to find a way to eliminate the trauma bonding, but still, have fun where people ain't taking everything serious that somebody say. We was joking. We was doing a lot of joking in the Discord. I don't know Danny's channel name. I think that might be fair to say too. To get people to voice up, for identity, to show that they're a real person and to show that they're not. Yeah, I think that's a great way to is to say, at least if you don't like, even if you do it in a private chat where you just do it with somebody, like with me or Maggie or one of the other people, even if you just, let one of us hear your voice, then that'd be cool. You know what I mean? I think people gotta, show that they real. I don't know about the camming up part because then you'll have people in there trying to sit there and see what people look like when they cam up. And a lot of people are actually hard on their self, when it comes to insecurities. Like people are so hard on their self when it comes to insecurities. It's gonna be so many people, but think about it. Like there's games in there that we can play. We can have game night and movie night. I think that'll be fun for the collective to have game night and movie night. You know what I mean? Game night, movie night, picking different events to speak on, not speak on, but to shit. We can make a whole adventure out of it. You know, voting on movies, picking movies. Shit, we'll have so much fun in the Discord. By the time a year is out, we gonna know who snore and who not. Y'all be done fell asleep in there snoring and everything. I don't think you really understand what a collective is. You're already part of the collective because you're in this world. The collective consists of everyone in the world. Now, there's groups inside the collective, but the consciousness of this world is in everybody. So the collective of this world is with everybody. Now, people might have had different fractions or factions within the collective, but the collective that I speak of is the whole world. So when I speak about a collective, it includes everybody. They try to make the collective just a certain group. Y'all trying to make the collective like sister wives or something. Like when I say collective, I'm talking about who? Who calling me a what? Letter. Letter. It just looks better when I put the defamation of character lawsuit out there. Everything she says just look better when I put the defamation of character lawsuit out there. So I don't care what she's saying. I don't have nothing like that. Oh, she's bothered by the fact that me and Maggie went live. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't have no like that. So ain't a situation like that that you can involve me in. I get it, but there's not a situation like that that you can involve me in. You know what I'm saying? There's not a situation like that that you can involve me in to even put that type of claim on me. You're just going to further dig yourself a hole when you put a lie on somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I get it. She's live. We get it. She's live. But whether she's live, just because she's live telling a bunch of lies doesn't mean shit. She can be live telling all her lies. That don't mean nothing. You know? Tell her to show some facts behind her false claims, her false merits, her false. Tell her to show some facts behind it. Where's the case file at? Danny Robinson always say she got facts. You know what I'm saying? Looks like they operating out of panic. Oh, look like they panicking. She's panicking. That's a panic. Right. You coming into a chat telling us that she's live talking about me. Why? For what? Let her be live talking about me. Obviously, she's panicking. Obviously, she's scared about something. Obviously, you know, it doesn't matter. People put false allegations on people all the time. It's just going to look better when I file a defamation and lawsuit. As soon as I find out her name, the paperwork is going in. So it doesn't matter what she's doing. Let her do her. That's why I keep on trying to explain to you. A lie don't care who tell it. I'm not wearing no jacket. You the one that's over here trying to put a coat on me that I keep on refusing. That's you. I'm about to mute you. I'm about to have you muted. I keep on telling you that that's not a jacket that I wear, but you keep on trying to see if the coat fit. The desperation is given. You starting to show that you desperate at this point. You starting to show certain signs of desperation. Get up, breathe, you know, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, you know, breathe a little bit. Okay, so why are you over here broadcasting it? You're putting the code on me too by dragging the bone. You're doing it too by dragging the bone. You're dragging a bad bone and a lie. So you're doing it. You don't want to take accountability for doing it, but nobody drags a lie to the next platform unless they're spreading that rumor. That's how rumors get spread. They got to get somebody to spread it. You're a rumor spreader. Is that what it is? You're a rumor spreader. Huh? You like to spread lies. You like to spread lies along with Danny Robinson. Okay. I see who you are. I see you now. You're a lie spreader. All right. She's a lie teller and you're a lie spreader. All right. I see you. I get what it is, you know? Because if you had discernment, you'll go look it up for yourself. You'll go get the facts for yourself. But you're not over here with discernment, are you? You're just over here spreading a lie. Huh? Huh? You just want to spread the lie. Let the lawyers and investigators do their job. Who, ma'am? Let the lawyers and investigators. That's what I hired the investigator for. That's what they building the evidence for. So they can put the defamation of the lawsuit. That's what they're gonna do. They told me not to talk about it. Leave it alone. So why you over here trying to get me to talk about it? If my lawyers advise me not to talk about it to build the case, let her build the case for me. You know, I need me $400,000 like Kimmy. Shit, trying to get $400,000. You know, I'm trying to get a Kimmy check. You know, so I need my $400,000. You know, but in the meantime, in between time, everything would be just fine. I told you what they was doing. After the explosion of Murph RC117, they're running out of people to attack me with. So of course it has to Danny Robinson has to pop out. You know what I'm saying? Danny Robinson has to pop out. Why? Because they see us running through the list again. Like, damn, he done exposed Snoopy and Plotter. Damn, he exposed RC117. Damn. So what Danny Robinson got to do? She got to try to pop out, you know? Because what they telling her, deal with it. They telling her she's got to deal with this. They telling her she's got to do that. You think Danny Robinson want to keep on defaming my character? No. She don't want somebody else is telling her that she has to do this. She's working for somebody, you know? You think for 8 months she just stopped talking about me and just pop up and start defaming my character now? Right. It's time for another petty pocket. I gotta do it. I gotta put another, I gotta create another petty pocket in the Discord. It's time to create another petty pocket. Huh? It's time to create another petty pocket. If that's the way they want to play, if that's the way they want to do this, you know, we'll bounce back new and improve and better than ever. Huh? Come back out this motherfucker new and improve and better than ever. All right, y'all. Uh Daily, we are gathered here today to celebrate Now, let me go. Let me go hit Maggie up and tell her she will be joining the Discord. I gotta tell her to go make her Discord account. I gotta go tell Maggie how to get her ass in the Discord. She's, I know she's gonna say, "I don't want to join the get her ass in the Discord." Oh, the phone gonna go off if I walk out there.